Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Um, I'm here today bringing y'all a new build video. Something different, kind of rare I found today while playing around with the My Player Builder. I was trying to help somebody out and I found this. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is my first time really trying to, start it off. Really hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all fuck with it. Let me know in the comments like of the video. Well, so the build y'all are gonna have to go with power forward. I personally always go right-handed. If people go left-handed or whatever, it's up to you. Alright, it's a new stretch build. It's kind of different. It has a very different name from like a lot of these builds y'all already see all the time. I've seen a lot of the two-way stretch 4 or the stretch 4 or the two-way stretch glass cleaner, but I never seen this one, if I'm being honest. So you'll have to go with 68 driving dunk, 74 standing. You only get one finishing badge. It's like, I noticed one thing, a lot of people, like most of these builds this year, only get one finishing. You'll have to go with max ball handle, max pass accuracy. Put the post control at a 51. Go with max interior defense, max perimeter. Oh, actually, interior defense, put it at a 53. Max lateral quickness, max the steal, max the block, and max the defensive rebound. Normally, I would go with, I would prefer taking the steal out and just maxing out the offensive rebounding. But that, if you do that, you will not get the name. So you could do it if you want, and you also get one more defensive badge. But it would just be called a glass cleaner, which is like the build that everybody has this year. I normally would go with build. You go with build, Burley, or Devon. It's like I always go with build. Height, you gotta go with 6'8". I feel like you could go with 6'7", but then look at how down your block goes. It goes to a 70, and then your rebounding goes down by a lot. So you could go with that, but they're gonna be like very small, I would say. So I would just say go with 6'8". I would say here, go with the smallest, go with the lowest weight. You get 81 speed. That's, in my opinion, that's super good. Your character's gonna be fast. So that's like kind of like the meta this year. Everybody goes with 185. And with the amount of badges you get, I feel like you won't get bodied. You'll be good. You'll be chilling. So you go with 185. I would say go max wingspan. 77.3, that's perfect. That's more than enough to be able to shoot. You also get an 83 standing dunk, so that's amazing. Your block goes up by 7. Your defensive rebound goes up by 4. You get a 77 steal because of that. So I think you'll be good. You don't get glass cleaning take. I wish I kind of did, but it's alright. You get the option of getting playmaking takeover. You get the option of getting shot creating, rim, or shot or spot up. I would personally, I don't use shot creating. Playmaker, you're a center, or like you're big. I don't think you need playmaker. You're not gonna be running the ball a lot. So, rim protector, I don't really like that badge if I'm being honest. So I would personally go with spot up shooter. And then you get the results of the stretch facilitator. In my opinion, I have not seen this build this year. I have, like I said, I have seen the two-way stretch 4. I have seen the stretch 4. I have seen the two-way stretch glass cleaner, and I have seen the glass cleaner build. But this, as in my opinion, is kind of different, and it's actually like a nice build. If y'all want what badges I would run, I would personally go with these badges. I will go with the either limitless takeoff. You get your dunks from farther away, or rise up. Rise up is like an amazing badge, you know. And like in the past 2 years you didn't need this badge, but this year you need it to be able to dunk under the basket fast, because if you don't have this badge and you try to do a standing dunk under the basket, people are going to get to you. You're probably going to get chased down. So I would recommend using this badge if you're like going to be, you know, cutting into the paint or, you know, stuff like that while to do a standing dunk. If you're going to be catching lobs, obviously go with Lob City Finisher, or you can also use Fearless Finisher. This badge is really good. I personally like it a lot, but I would probably go with Riso. For shooting badges, I will go with Catcher Shoe Hall of Fame, Hornet Specialist Hall of Fame, Hostile Hunter Hall of Fame, Sniper Hall of Fame. I wouldn't recommend Limited Spot Up. I don't know if y'all watched the video on 2K Labs, but Limited Spot Up is not a badge that badge you have to be shooting from super far for it to activate. So people still use it thinking that it activates, or thinking that it just doesn't show that it activates, but you seriously need to be shooting from super far. The only way to activate it. And I tested out myself. I started shooting super far with my other builds, and that's the only way it activates. So I don't really be shooting from super far with my builds or like anything. So like you basically need to shoot from the half court for it to activate. It's kind of crazy. It's OP if you want to shoot from there. So if you want to shoot from there, you could use that. But personally, this is what I will go with. I will probably say go with Blinders Hall of Fame. That I do not use this badge. Like, it literally does not work. Basically everything already contested goes in as long as you time it right, or even white still go in, even contested. Like, Deadeye is a badge that doesn't work, and it was proven by 2K Labs that on bronze is literally the same as Hall of Fame. So if you're gonna put Deadeye on, just use it on bronze. If you're another thing for like guards, if you're gonna use Chef, same thing. It's the same on bronze and Hall of Fame. So I would say just put on, but I would personally go with that. And then I'll probably go with Green Machine. Or like, but if you want to put like Limited Spot Up like that would probably be like it. I feel like you don't need Green Machine higher than that, to be honest. I feel like that would be the best badge setup there is for this build. For playmaking, I will go with Quick First Step on gold. Unpluckable, I'll probably go with it on bronze, because you don't need that badge any higher than that. That you're not gonna be dribbling the ball. Like, if you dribble the ball, you're just gonna lose it. So I would like personally just go with Unpluckable on bronze, because you know you're playing the big. I would recommend using Bullet Patcher. This badge is like, I feel like it's a must have this year, like, because if not, your passes are super slow, and this badge makes your passes super fast. It's amazing. For defensive, I will go with Rebound Chaser, probably gold. Rim Protector, probably gold. Intimidator, I'll probably go with it silver, because I'm gonna be honest, contest this year inside the paint is bullshit. Like, basically anything goes in, so there's no point. Personally, I run with ISO players. Like, if I was playing on this build, I would run with ISO players. I do not like I personally, when I run the guard, I don't use screens, so I ISO. And when I'm playing big, all my guards are, you know, they're ISO players, so they don't need screens. So I wouldn't put brick wall on unless you're gonna be sending screens. But I would say use box silver. Box, I feel like it's a must need badge. If not, people are just gonna like go right through your box, because people be having worm on. So it's like you kind of need it. One of the most important badge in this game is chase down. This badge is like so broken this year. Like, even guards are getting chase downs. My guard is normally getting like, at least he be getting like, sometimes he gets like 2 chase downs, 3 chase downs in a game with just chase down. He has a 36 block, so it's insane. This badge is broken this year, and I like it, honestly. It's a good badge. It's perfect. Honestly, I don't know about putting it higher than that, because every time I put it any higher than what it is, I feel like that then bronze, I feel like I just don't get any chase downs after that. So I would say just use it on bronze, because I try to use it on silver, and I get way less chase downs. So I would say just use it on bronze. But if you want to put on any higher, then go ahead. You know, it's your build and stuff. I would probably say put You could put worm on, but it's like most people are gonna have box, like big centers. They're gonna probably have like box Hall of Fame or something. If you're playing like an inside big, but you can still put on like silver or something if you want, or gold, and then you just go with either. I'll probably go with Menace. Menace is a really good badge, but it's also like you can just go with that, like that, if you're gonna put it any higher, you know. Or you can just go with this and then just put this, or just like that. So it's like, in my opinion, these are like the best badges you could put for defensive stats, because you don't, like, you went with this. I went with the 60-40 for the you know, shooting and defensive, so you get more shooting in the defensive, so you only get one Hall of Fame you know, thing. So you get Hall of Fame shooting and go defensive, and that's the best setup I will go with. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope if y'all like the build, if y'all made this build, let me know in the comments. Go ahead, you know, if you like the video, like it up, man. And stay tuned. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of new content. This is my first video started off, but I have a lot of ideas of new videos that I'm gonna be working on and new things. So if y'all want a jump shot video, let me know. If y'all want a jump shot video for this build, let me know in the comments, because I got a jump shot for y'all. So let me know.